Hello Facebook viewers, this is Jack Ginsberg. I am here in Eureka reporting live, and I am here with Type 2 Incident Team Commander Bob Habeck, and we are here to talk about the Gibraltar Ridge fire and the Caribou fire. I guess, can you start off just quickly touching on some facts about the Gibraltar Ridge fire and where we stand with that today?
Yes, thank you, Jack, for being here. Sean Pearson's Type 2 Incident Command Team came last Thursday to take over both the Gibraltar Ridge and the Caribou fires. Looking at the Gibraltar Ridge fires here, we find that this has been started on August 7th, and there's been a lot of good work on this fire. All this represents containment line to date. This is fires that we're monitoring in steep, rocky country. We're very happy that these lines have held and have provided protection to all these structures down below. Two areas that we're currently monitoring are in the Williams Creek drainage, as the fire has begun looking and going down slowly into the Williams Creek. We are constantly monitoring that with staff and helicopters to make sure that we can check that up with water. The other areas that we are constantly monitoring are in the Griffith Creek drainage. This is slowly going into the Griffith Creek, and so once again we're keeping eyes on there with firefighters and aviation helicopters and dropping buckets as necessary. We're very happy with the progress. We are adequately staffing this fire throughout the day.
Okay, and once again, just to touch on some facts, you can see them here. It's a little over 6,700 acres, and we do have 27% containment on that. Now, the two fire camps have combined into one for the Caribou fire as well. And now, can we move over there and just touch on this fire that really blew up on Friday night?
Absolutely. When we first arrived, the Gibraltar fire was the main interest in staffing that. The Caribou, over the last few days, has certainly grown with the severe fire weather and whatnot. So if we look at this last Friday and Saturday, we found that it was about 6.5 to 7 miles of fire growth from these winds, and it moved from the southwest to the northeast, impacting the community of West Kuski. We've been in contact with our Canadian counterparts who are also fighting the fire from their side. The majority of our resources are staged over here doing structure protection and ensuring that additional structures are not taken out by the wildfire. On Saturday night, we're very proud to say that unfortunately, as the fire took some structures, firefighters saved many structures with a good action plan, putting some hot shots along with a dozer all along this area. They worked throughout the night, and they put dozer line through the community up to the border and then out towards the lake. Moving forward, we've also put dozer line all along the southern point to ensure that we have protecting the structures from any downward advancement. Throughout the day, we continue to mop up and patrol and to make sure we have adequate staffing to protect those areas.
All right, and can you just touch on quickly, I guess, the resources lately and how unprecedented this fire season has been so late, you know, seeing these big explosions early September?
2017 will go down in the books as a long, very difficult fire season. We're looking at fire conditions in early September that we should be seeing in early August, and there doesn't seem to be any end in sight. Long-range forecast shows that there's going to be little precipitation and continue hot and dry conditions. As stated, across the west, there's large fire growth everywhere. Finally, this geographic area has become #1. In fact, the Caribou fire is the #1 fire in the nation, and hopefully then additional resources will show up. Right now, we're staffing approximately 175 people on this fire. Combined with the 80 over there, you're looking at just a little over 200 people. On order, we have additional 17 crews, 17 to 20 additional engines, helicopters, and additional support. So we're really anticipating that we're going to get more resources now that people recognize that we have some values at risk, and hopefully we're going to continue to staff and man this fire appropriately.
All right, thanks, Bob. Stick with us. We will have a full report coming up tonight at 10 o'clock on KPAX. Keep all those firefighters in your prayers. They are working hard, saving structures. We will have that full report on 10. All right.